Blog Talk Radio.
All right. Set it down. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Baltimore is Talking Live. I'm your host, Dr. Q. Co-host is Aaron Green. Say hello, Green.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and good evening. How are you, everybody? Couples Tuesday, let's get things started.
You've heard that the host of Jeopardy has passed away, Alex Trebek, and I'm going to clarify a comment that I said yesterday. I said I'm not bothered or moved because when he started the show, he was a racist who did not want any blacks on the show. I didn't say who cares if he's dead. I never said that. I just said I'm not moved. You know, we all are born to die. It's not a matter of how, but when. Nobody is born to live forever. So that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying it was a tragedy because he was a racist. I just said I'm not moved by the death of a racist. So you can quote it, pass it, push it, whatever you want to do. However, my projection, I don't know about you all, my projection that the replacement for him will be Ken Jennings. Because it has to be somebody. First of all, Ken Jennings produced one of the episodes of the show, so he's got that kind of a money. And that gives him a leg up to the competition. And I do believe he has some relation to the show because it's just me personally. There's no fact or fiction about it. Just my gut. I believe they gave him the answers to the episodes to make him the champion because the show was really getting old after weeks and weeks of everybody having negative 200 and only winning by $1 because you can bet all your money away. Nobody wants to come all the way to the TV show and win the championship and go home with $1. ridiculous. Because they thought they knew the answer for the Final Jeopardy and didn't know the answer, so they bet. You got $2,000. You bet $19.99. Oh, I bet $19.99, and then you got it wrong. You left yourself with $1. That's pretty much what happened. Now, I took a pool around the office to find out where everybody else thought, and someone said, well, I take it back. There were five candidates. One of them was a black guy. I threw that out right away because he's never going to put a black guy to host that show. But just out of curiosity, people were saying Wayne Brady. That's not going to happen. And if it does happen, I'll jump up and dance naked on the show, because it's not going to happen. You're not going to see it anyway. So Wayne Brady, that was number 5. Number 4, they were saying they would bring in what's his name? Tool Man, Tim Taylor.
Tim Taylor.
I said that would be interesting, and people probably will tune in because that's somebody with who's congenial to that type of audience, academic audience. Tim Taylor, for those that don't know, before he was a comedian, he was a school teacher. So, if something bad happened, I don't want to really go into detail. So I think if I tell it, I'm going to tell it wrong. Someone was killed. I don't know if it was a student, staff member, or what, but it was something that happened in school, and he went to jail for 20 years. He had got fat. He had grew a beard. But while he was in jail, he wrote the skit for Home Improvement. And when he got out of jail, the pilot episode, he had a beard. And he looked just like Bob Vila a little bit. And he had on glasses. After the pilot episode, I think the 5th episode is when they made Al grow a beard, because Al was barefaced and it didn't look right. So they made Al grow a beard, and Tim shaved his off. And that looked much better for the show, and the writers decided to leave it that way. And that's how Al began being on the show with the beard. But if you notice, when he was hosting Family Feud, he didn't have all that furry beard. He trimmed it up and looked more presentable. He didn't look like a mountain man or a lumberjack. So that was number 4. Number 3, Ben Stein. I thought Ben Stein was dead. I'm almost certain, but I'm not 100% that Ben Stein. Is Ben Stein dead? I guess I lost my co-host. I had to Google it and find out.
What?
Ben Stein is dead?
Ben Stein?
Ben Stein, that you know of. The guy that says,
no.
Bueller.
No.
He's not dead? Okay.
No. Let me check this stuff out. Jesus Christ. So all these deaths coming around? No.
I thought he was dead years ago.
Stein. Let me see. Ben Stein. Still living. Stein, still living.
Oh.
He was once. He once worked for Richard Nixon a long time ago. Speechwriter for Richard Nixon.
Right.
Would you be a good? Would you be a good? He'd be good. He'd be a good host, because he did host a show a long time ago. It was like Jeopardy, but it's for like Generation Xers. It was on MTV a long time ago, and it was called Stump Ben Stein. And Ben Stein would give questions and answers, and it was a good show. But he canceled it. It was like for 2 seasons. I remember. I was a kid. It was 2 seasons.
He did 2 shows. The first one was called Win Ben Stein's Money.
Oh yes, that's one too.
And the second one was called Stump Ben Stein. And he's another person who has a dry attitude, so I guess that's why we figured he would be a good candidate for the show. And number 2 was, I lost my sheet waiting for you to come up with Ben Stein. Number 2, we said Tim Taylor, Wayne Brady, Ben Stein, Jim Carrey.
What? No.
Jim Carrey.
No, what the hell? No, somebody's much smarter than Jim Carrey. I think will be Paul F.
I don't
Tompkins?
think you have to be smart to host the show to give you the answer. You just have to hold the question.
Yeah, but you don't hold a question. Jim Carrey will go off topic and do some zany stuff. He doesn't.
I don't know. He's trying to be more serious. Look at Drew Carey. They put Drew Carey on the wheel on the Price is Right. So
yeah, Drew Carey. He did a lot of stuff before Price is Right. He did host a show called Who Line Was It Anyway? Where him and Wayne Brady do a lot of skits off the top of their heads, which is very good still. I missed that show. It was a good show. But
Jim Carrey, it was her show, and she was the producer of the show, and they just had him there in a hosting chair, and now that he's gone to Price is Right, she decided to host it herself rather than hire somebody else to do it. So I never knew, what's her name? Aisha Tyler. I never knew she was in charge of the show. I always thought it was Drew's show because this is the kind of thing that he does on Cleveland Rocks or whatever the show is called. I never did name the show. It was called the Drew Carey Show?
Yeah, Drew Carey Show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I always thought it was called Cleveland Rocks because that's
a song name. That's a song name, Cleveland Rocks.
Okay. It must be called Cleveland Rocks. So I'm going to go home and watch Cleveland Rocks. Oh, boy. And then, of course, number 1 would be Ken Jennings. So I guess we can knock out Wayne Brady as a never going to happen. And we can knock out Jim Carrey as a probably never going to happen. So the top 3 contenders would be Peter Jennings, Tim Taylor, and Ben Stein. I would like to see, if I want to see somebody who I haven't seen before, I'd like to see Tim Taylor doing the show. Now, just to be a wild card, if it was to be a black host of the show, which would never happen.
Oh God!
It would not be Wayne Brady, but it would probably be the guy who does the space talk. This very smart man. Got the mustache, the bush.
Tyson. We got Tyson somebody. Yeah, I know. I know talk about. His name is Tyson. L.I. Tyson, because he does his documentary show on Netflix. I forgot.
What's his name?
This is very good. Yeah, it's Tyson something. Let me look it up. He did a show on Netflix, which I watch, called Asteroids and Other Space Mediums. Damn it, the guy's name. I know what you're talking about.
Not Tyson Beckford?
No, not Tyson Beckford. It's Tyson O something. Damn. Hold on. Let me go. No. It's something. So no, it's
the name of the
very
show
big
nerd. Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos. Pia. God damn it. Let's see. Edge of the Universe.
His name is